How do you stay in the moment with 300 million people watching on TV, 100,000 people in the stands in Glendale, Arizona? How do you develop a dangerous mind? How do you develop a dangerous mindset?
In the midst of chaos, there's a lot of noise, outside noise, from articles to just chatter from the stands, from everywhere, from within your inner circle, you know? And I think that to be able to silence that noise, ignore the noise, and to be able to focus in the moment, and that's critical. That's critical to success. That's critical to being able to do it over and over again.
There are a lot of things going on in our world, and life isn't going to stop for your jobs, and life certainly does not stop for football. We want people to know that developing a dangerous mind is something you can improve on and get better on throughout the year. This is something that Russell has worked on his whole life. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put him through 3 separate tests that are going to measure and test his ability to concentrate, and you have to be able to perform with no excuses, the task at hand with everything else going on. I'm going to give Russ a starting number, and he's going to have to go from that starting number to 0. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate playoff atmosphere noise, loud environmental noise, while Russell's doing this. I want Russell to be able to accomplish this number within 90 seconds. If he's 90 seconds, he's going to be at an elite level. Russell doesn't shy away from any challenge. So
I wasn't very good at numbers back in the day.
He's gonna have this. We've never done this before. You don't know what the number is, I'm gonna give you. So right now, I'm gonna give you 90 seconds. I'll tell you in 15-second increments. You will start at that number and go down to 1.
You would tell me, okay.
I will tell you. We will start with the number 17 and go. 75 seconds. Now, sometimes the environment changes. "20 seconds remaining. 10, 9, boom.
Got it. Took me a while there for one point.
Counting 0, you're able to get 18 in that window of time. That was a high number, and I actually only gave you 75 seconds. You did it fast and you did it well. What made this challenging? What's difficult? How did you end up being able to do it?
I think quieting your mind, just focusing on the next number, but also when you see a number, the ones that got good is when I saw a number, I spatially remember where that number was. For example, if I was at 10 and I was looking for number 10 and I saw 9 and 8, I would try to spatially remember where 9 and 8 was. I had a couple of them where I was tricky because it goes from 10 and it goes 0, 9,
right,
0, 8.
One of the biggest misnomers is that we can block things out. And I think one of the things that Russell learned at a young age, and watching him, being on the sideline, losing to him, you don't block things out. When you think about one thing, you can only hold one thought in your mind at a time. So the key is Russell understands that his voice has 10 times the weight of the crowd noise and the outside. But if his voice doesn't have any thoughts, or he's not specifically targeting a number, then his mind wanders to the outside noise, to those environments. It's called the law of substitution. 47% of the time, people are thinking about other things than the moment they're in. How could you remotely, survive in business or as a parent, but let alone as a football player, if only half the time you're in that moment?
Yeah, it's true. A lot of it is because of the distractions that our world presents to us, right? We lose track of the moment. We lose track of how important being in the moment is. I am here. That's what a dangerous mind tells you.